Emergency podcast. The day after, I guess, not that big of an emergency. Bears take down the Packers. Bear down, Alex. Bear down.
So not an emergency day after. The excitement's still there. I don't know. I
like,
woke up this morning. I'm just watching every single video. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like coming in my pants. I'm like,
that's aggressive. Okay.
You're not? I mean, come on. I know you were. You were.
Yeah, there was some spillage.
But, yeah, man. I mean, this is exciting times for the Bears. I mean, I guess just overall as a landscape, as you know, for the Bears, it's like, you haven't beaten the Packers. They've always been your older brother, kind of, you know. Everyone, this rivalry is not a real rivalry. You know, they've had terrible games in the past. This game, again, starts off okay.
Not okay, start off bad.
Yeah, and then it starts getting worse. It starts snowballing. You're like, oh, shit, like, not again. Like, this happened, like, the last game. You're like, all right, let's start coming back. But then it seems like it's over. No, they fucking put their foot down, and they're like, fuck this. We're going to go in. We're going to win. We're going to keep playing to the end of the game. And, hey, you never know what's going to happen. And they've consistently done it. This team is exciting. This team is fun. This team plays hard. This team has talent. This team has good coaching. This team can go a lot of places that they want to go because they never refuse to quit. So it's crazy. I feel like I've never seen this from a Bears team.
No.
As an adult, for sure.
No.
You know, maybe obviously the Super Bowl team, or 2006 team, I should say. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, something's completely different. I mean, they talk about changing the culture. You talked about, just even the players in the locker room. They've been on shit teams, a lot of them, for their whole careers. Just think about DJ Moore. He's never had a winning season in college or in the pros.
Crazy.
Like, they don't know how to win, and then you come in, everything changes, and it kind of just cements it with this victory.
Yeah, I mean, you said everything. I think it's culture, right? I think the team, you even look at that 2006 team, and they still love each other. They still talk about each other. You have Briggs talking about, with all those guys, with Urlacher. They still talk about how much they love Lovey. I feel like that's how it's changing here. Obviously, Ben Johnson brought in that culture. These guys seem like they actually rally around each other after the game. You see they're all dancing together, they're all, rooting for each other. It's actually like there's camaraderie, there's chemistry. That's something you haven't seen with the Bears team. Maybe the Nagy team in 2018 with the club dub, but that lasted nothing. And obviously this could only last a year, hope not. But it's awesome to see that there's actually, it seems like they're friends. They're, like I said, they're guys that have been notoriously losers. Even Caleb in college, like obviously he won some games, but he wasn't like a national champion, like right. So they're not known to actually win these big games, and they go out and do it. My Amazon cart might be full of cheese grater hats because I didn't know those existed until I saw DJ Moore just do it, and it was just flopping around. That was awesome. That was my favorite part, was DJ Moore in the locker room, cheese grater hat on. It's. I'm glad they're taking this rivalry serious too. It's just nice. And like you said, the Bears don't beat the Packers. They did last year. Obviously, the game wasn't meaningful, but to actually beat them in a meaningful game when your back's against the wall, you're down by a score or two scores, 10 points, you're down. You could just easily quit. Every Bears team I've seen in my past would have quit, and they didn't do that, which is awesome.
And I think my emotions and like kind of I don't want to say comparison of like a simile or something all lands with Keyshawn Nixon, that motherfucker on the Packers. The first game, he gets in a fight with Luther Burden or whatever. Mm-hmm. And like whatever, he gets penalized. No big deal. He ends up making the play and picks
the game-winning
picks off, wins the game for him. Same old shit, Packers bully, whatever, end up winning. This time he fucking lays out DJ Moore, cheap shot. Hey,
clear too. I mean, I don't know how people can argue that. He stayed on his feet. If it wasn't, you'd stumble and fall. If it was an accident, for sure. But you wouldn't stay on your feet and bowl through him.
Yeah, he jumped into it.
Yeah, it's like flying knee, dude.
Yeah, so he does that. Still, Packers the bully. Packers, can do what they want. Oh, by the way, DJ Moore gets up, fucking gets the touchdown on his head in the overtime to cement this isn't the same shit anymore. We're fucking here.
Yes.
Fuck you. We're back. It's awesome.
Yeah. We can get into the game. Like you said, that game started off with that, right? The game was terrible in the first half. I honestly was thinking before, like, this is Ben Johnson's worst game, I thought, at the first half. He didn't call the right plays. Obviously, they had the fourth down catastrophe at the goal line or near the end zone, red zone. That was, I get the idea. Dumb play call, kind of. It's like, especially when you're averaging 6 yards a carry, just give it to Swift, give it to Monongai. They were just gashing the Packers. So that was a bad play call. I think there was also just too run heavy in the start. The defense obviously played their ass off in the first half. I mean, they just bend don't break the whole way. I think they mentioned in the post game 0 for 5 in the red zone. The Packers were for scoring touchdowns. Yeah, but I think Ben Johnson could have done a little bit better in the first half. That's my opinion, obviously. The second half, though, they turned it on. They finally started throwing the ball. Caleb started being better. Finally hitting guys. You know, you get Jade Walker involved, an undrafted rookie out of nowhere. We talked about him a little bit. You know, like, hopefully it doesn't get to him. Hopefully it's Colson Loveland. Hopefully it's DJ Moore. No, it's Jade Walker, baby. I love the swagger that kid had, too. The first catch, just spinning the ball first down. It was like his first NFL catch. I'm like, you just that count? That's awesome. Like, you looked like, you know, like nobody. This is CD Lamb, you know, whatever. Just like celebrate and go. Like, you didn't celebrate that moment, which is awesome to see, too.
Yeah. Absolutely, and it's just like a testament to what the Bears have been all season, where guys go out, next man up, and yeah, you've seen bumps at times, but in the overall grand scheme of things, like everyone that's come in has played pretty well, you know, considering circumstances, and that's just a testament to, again, what we said: culture, coaching, all the stuff that you would have never, ever seen in past. But no, they can just, whoever's in, they know it's their time, and you got to make plays. And credit to everybody.
The coaches see the talent too. I mean, they saw Ben Johnson after the game talking about Jade Walker, like, "Hey, we've had him." I don't know if it was after this game. I think it was. It might have been a different presser, but saying like, "Yeah, he's on the roster for a reason. Like, we haven't put him on practice squad because we don't want him to take him. They know how good he is. They know that he needs to be on the roster. So it's like, yeah, obviously you have talent. Ryan Poles drafting him or picking him up, I should say. But the coaching staff knowing, hey, we have a guy here. He's going to have to contribute one time. You know, if we go down a receiver, if we go down 2 receivers, he's there, and he was. I mean, he had a huge touchdown grab. So yeah, everyone's ready, like you said. It's great. I don't know. I'm just, what a win, dude. What a win.
No, it is. It's like beyond emotion, where it's like you smile when you think about it, and you just like kind of get lost in thought.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, there's so much that Jordan Love goes down with a concussion. Good, fuck him. No,
Austin Booker, nice dude.
Yeah, so, I mean, again, I was more on Jordan Love. He lowered his helmet, so he can't even call it dirty. It's not like he put his weight on, like the Aaron Rodgers, you know, broken collarbone tackle or whatever. Like, it was just incidental.
If you replay it, it's just literally like he's
his head's
and then the whole way, and it even goes down. Like, he even goes down. So Jordan Love like went full down.
Yeah.
It wasn't like you said, he wasn't attacking him.
Well, Malik Willis is better than Jordan Love. Malik Willis comes in, throws a touchdown, and then just looks like the best quarterback of all time. I was pissed. I was like, Malik Willis cannot be stopped. What's going on right now? That was tough.
The Bears, and this isn't even just this year. This has been previous years when they've had good defenses, like in the past too, like in the past handful of years, I should say. They cannot stop running quarterbacks, like pure running quarterbacks for some reason. And then they like throw on them too. It doesn't make sense. Like, you saw the Baltimore game with Snoop Huntley coming in, and you're like, whatever, it's Snoop Huntley. No, they just runs all over him, throws fucking dimes. It's like I don't know what the problem is, but thank God that there really isn't any of those in the NFC, like at least in the playoffs.
Sure. Yeah.
Not that I can think of.
Not blocked off the top of my head. Not Darnold.
And even in the AFC, like, even if you got to the Super Bowl, like, the only one is
just Josh Allen.
Yeah. So
I guess Jalen Hurts, but he's not that kind of, like, he just runs for more safety.
Yeah. It's kind of like more like Caleb, where it's like, he can run, but he's not running like constantly.
No. But I mean, that was, he comes in and just starts lighting it up, and like, I was thinking too that time, like, that's when Ben Johnson wasn't calling the best plays. It was more run game. You know, I was kind of like, man, what are we doing here? And I was like, man, Packers fans are just so stupid. Packers fans are the dumbest fan. Like, you want to get rid of Matt LaFleur, and it's like, what are we doing here? Like, Malik Willis, obviously, he was diamonds and balls. There were some great throws. He had the one on the sideline, I think it was to Romeo Doubs or whatever. But it was like, Malik Willis, the guys are wide open for the guy, and like the play call is good. The run game is like, what are we doing here? I couldn't fathom thinking I would ever want to fire Matt LaFleur in that situation.
No, absolutely not. I mean, I'm sure you're a little chuffed coming off of last week where you lose to Denver late. You lose to the Bears in horrific fashion. But welcome to our fucking world, all right? For 1 second, like you take a step and the world's falling apart. Yeah. So yeah, Matt LaFleur, still a great coach. Like you said, again they have guys already. Like you have Malik Willis come in and do well. You have Josh Jacobs be hurt. Emmanuel Wilson just comes in and plays just as good, if not better, than a healthy Josh Jacobs does. So, yeah, I mean, they just have guys that step up. Like you said, scheme is good. So I hope they get rid of him or something. There's turmoil there. Please, God, anywhere but fucking Green Bay.
Get Jason Garrett in there. He needs a coaching job. He's due. Get Jason Garrett and Jordan Love. That's an MVP Hall of Fame combo right there.
Dude, what about what's his name? He's still a free agent. We'll bring him back.
Oh, dude, Mike Holmgren.
Oh God, what's his name? Who's the old Packers coach, Cowboys coach?
Oh,
that guy.
Yeah, Mike Holmgren, right? Or no? No. Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy. I'm like, I know it was Mike, and I couldn't think of his last name.
Yeah, we got lost in the fat mics, dude. There's a lot of fat. I mean, I feel like Green Bay's is all fat mics. Even the people, the fans are just fat.
Yeah, no, I knew what you meant.
Yeah, no, if anyone's listening that didn't know, Packers fans especially, you're all fat. But yeah, so
we're skinny.
I mean,
did you see that win yesterday?
They're gross.
Yeah.
Fit. No, again, you don't want to get too ahead of yourself. Obviously, a lot of football left. Bears didn't clinch the division yet. Obviously, I think they're like 90% to do so, or 95%.
They didn't even clinch playoffs yet.
Which is crazy. Yeah, so I mean, everything could go downhill right now. If the Lions and Packers and 49ers all went out, the Bears are, I think, out then, right? Because then the Bears obviously lost to the 49ers and the Lions. So, yeah, definitely still scary. You're still like, you don't want to get too high on this win.
First of all, we didn't even say how they won. We just kind of glanced over it. We didn't even talk about the onside kick.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, so the Bears down 10. How much time left? I guess they scored with 2 minutes left, so let's say 2:30 left, down 10. Score a field goal. I mean, a huge field goal. Again, shout out Kyle Santos. We've dogged him a few bit. I've dogged him certainly. I was going to dog him again if he missed his kick. But he hit it. I mean, especially with the wind. I mean, 25 mile per hour winds going side to side. You could see the one kick that was like from 50 to like, he basically aimed it in. Like, barely went in too.
It's like Madden kicking, or you don't see in real life, where it actually like curves.
Yeah, actually like curves like perfectly into. Yeah, it was like, it was crazy. So shout out Carlos Santos hitting that field goal. If they don't hit that field goal, obviously the game's over. So he hits that huge, and then the onside kick, like you said. What's his name? Who was the person that dropped it? Was it Dubs or was it Jaden Reed?
No, I think it was Dubs.
Bum. And then he got hurt. Everyone in the Packers got hurt. Just like, got hurt because he got landed on. But Josh Blackwell, dog, gets the fumble or gets the onside kick, which is, that moment I was like, holy shit, this is real.
Yeah.
This is real. It's crazy.
No, for sure. I mean, you get the ball, a little less than 2 minutes left, 2 timeouts, plenty of time. You drive, go, whatever, slowly but surely, inch by inch, because you had all that time, so you didn't have to do any big plays. You get down, goes to 4th down eventually. After
dude, that was crazy. Yeah, I mean, I felt like they're gonna score no matter what. I was like, okay, just don't leave too much time on the clock. And then, like you said, they got that 6-yard play. Like, okay, 2nd and 6 or 2nd and 4, and then it was like 3rd down. I was like, they didn't get that. And I was like, well, they better get this one. They didn't get that one. You're like, oh shit, it's 4th and 4.
Goalpost. Yeah,
it was a nice throw. I mean, Loveland was kind of open too, but. Yeah, he just whipped it away. I mean, it made sense. And then, but again, that's good coaching. They knew what call was going to come next. They knew it was going to be the same coverage, same blitz. They called 0 blitz, and like I said, it was a play they worked on where they knew, it's just Ben Johnson, man. It's just like having 2 options that you know are going to work, basically. Like, if this is the play, you go to this guy. If it's this play, you go to this guy. That's so smart.
Yeah.
Imagine Shane Waldron saying that last year. No way. Shane Waldron would be like, I don't know who this goes to. Maybe someone. Like, it might go to the defense. I don't know.
Shane Waldron's like, we didn't watch film on this.
No. Shane Waldron's like, what is film?
They obviously get the onside score. Then they score a touchdown. We mentioned Jade Walker. Go to overtime.
Crazy. I thought that ball was way over his head.
Yeah.
At first I'm like, shit. And then he was wide open.
Yeah, obviously he throws it not expecting that to be no coverage there. Mm-hmm. But perfect throw, great catch.
If he was manned up, that was a perfect throw. Like he could have easily mossed the guy for that ball. That's how good of a throw it was. If there was
Yeah, exactly. So perfect throw, perfect catch. Again, we mentioned Johnny Walker stepping up. Green Bay might try to go. They still have timeouts. First play or that they get the ball, fucking Montez Sweat just bowled over his guy, and then sacks Malik Willis, throws him in the ground. I thought he got concussed for a second there.
He got hurt for sure. I think he got his collarbone crumped up on because he like I said. I mean, I think Brady said it when they were throwing. Like he was hurting. Like you could tell he wasn't feeling good. So yeah, that was a. I get the Packers going for it. I respect that, but yeah, you get your quarterback hurt right before overtime. It's tough.
Yeah. And then you go to overtime. Bears defer or whatever. Elect to get it second because touchdowns don't matter anymore.
No. You better go second because you can go for fourth down then, I guess. Technically, that's the thought process, right?
For sure. So they get it. Packers start driving her away. It's like, oh, fuck, man.
They got the 3 yards. Okay, and then they got that big play to Jaden Reed. You're like, shit.
Yeah, and then you're like, all right, whatever. Like, just hold them, do a field goal or something. Maybe even a touchdown. Like, you get it back. But then it goes big stop. They try to run with Malik Willis on 3rd and 1. He gets sacked. Technically, I think they counted as a sack.
Did they? It did. Yep.
So you get that. Then they go for it on 4th down. Fumble. They get the fumble back after the Bears fumbled earlier in the game. So you get that fumble. Bears get the ball back. They run it once with Monangai, I think. He gets a big gain. And then they're like...
Swift and Monangai have 7 and 11 yards back-to-back, which was like, just 2 gashing runs. You're like, okay, we just need a field goal. And then no.
Yeah, no. Yeah, exactly. You go, you're like, all right, we're on like the 45 or whatever it is. Like, you can go, get 10 yards or get 20 yards, get your field goal, walk this off. No, they're like, fuck this, dude. We've practiced this play in practice 1,000 times. About it. Like, they were even talking about it. Like, we knew that this play was coming. You didn't even run the play until overtime. And you're like, how much we practiced this. Like, you save it for when you absolutely need it. Fucking dart, missile, perfect. 60 yards in the air, right on DJ Moore's chest. Perfect. Right over Keyshawn Nixon's bitch ass. Caleb.
Can't express enough how much of a bitch Keyshawn Nixon is.
Exactly. Then Caleb throws it, puts his hands in his hand warmer. Dude just fucking... Yeah. He knows it's over.
He did the Cole Palmer, dude. It's his celebration now at this point. In America, at least. Obviously, Britain, you still have Cole Palmer doing it for Chelsea. But yeah, it's ice cold there. It's ice in the veins. It's ice, man. That's Caleb Williams' celebration now, which is awesome. But yeah, that was... Again, that's... We could talk about it so much. It's like that's what the old Bears would have done. The old Bears would have, we got the first down. We're at the 43. Okay, let's get to the 35. We can hit a 52-yarder. We hit one earlier, and you miss, and the Packers win the game. And it's like, or go back down and drive. And it's like that's what the old Bears would have done. They would have ran it 3 times, got the 5 yards, been content with where they're at, and the game's over. Ben Johnson, on the other hand, goes, hey, we know it's windy as hell out. We can't rely on that. Obviously, Cairo's been nails this game, but let's get a play that we practice, that we know is going to work. If the throw's not there, oh well, but it was perfect. And again, it's just so different, man. Ben Johnson changed our lives. It's crazy. This guy's probably be over if Ben Johnson was our coach. Because I'd be done. Like, I can't keep talking about this team.
Yeah, it would be like, we'll pick this back up and make a podcast.
Yeah, dude, we'll be like, I don't even know, dude. Titans? No.
Yeah.
Panthers, dude.
When the new expansion team comes in, like, we'll be there, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
The London Knights or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Jaguars moving over. But yeah, that's crazy. But I mean, just like so many things, so many different factors. Like you said, the fumble, the bend don't break, Malik Willis fumble is like, that's gotta hurt for your Packers fan. It's like you're there. I don't know. I have so many thoughts. It's like teams need to stop going for it on 4th down at this point. I don't know. I think Ben Johnson kind of learned that a little bit. Even they said it's like Bears fans or even Brady's like they're gonna go for Kevin Burkhardt's like they're gonna go for 2 if they score here before overtime, and they don't. Right? Yeah, I was even expecting like 2-point conversion. Here we go. And then I looked and they were lining up and I was like, oh, I forgot they can do this. Like they didn't have to go for 2. But then Ben Johnson said after the game like, why didn't you go for 2? He's like, well, we had a less than 50% chance. And it's like he knows his own analytics. He's smart. He's not like some guy because they always say like 2-point conversion is 55%. You should always go for it. It's like. That's not team. Every team's not the same person.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
he knows it's not like his team's not doing great on like that. That's not their specialty right now. Like, don't do it.
yeah, and to add to the rest of that quote too, like he's like, I thought we had a better than 50% chance in overtime, so it's like, nice, dude.
Yes. Yeah,
You expected
exactly.
them to win. Yeah, so I
Exactly.
love that confidence. Yeah,
So it's like, yeah, that's again a great quote because he knew. I mean, obviously it's Malik Willis and he was dicing him up and he looked good, but like it's still Malik Willis. Like you have their backup quarterback in, you have their backup running back in. Romeo Doubs, I think, was hurt at the time, so like you have their third. Like Christian Watson's not fully healthy, like so hey, we just need to stop and we win, and it's happened. So like, yeah, it's just. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's just coaching. It comes down to coaching. I mean, everyone kept talking about it. We practiced this play. We did this. We practiced it. Everything was just based on how the coaches do things. So awesome. And the shout out Nahshon Wright, we didn't talk about. Forced a fumble. Well, I mean, that was a nice. I mean, that killed their drive because if they score there, the game's not over, but not looking good. Forcing that fumble, I think it was in the red zone, right, or near the red zone.
it was on like the 3-yard line.
Was it?
Yeah.
Let me double check. Yeah, you're right on the 4-yard line. I mean, that was first down 2 on the 4-yard line. So like, if that's, I mean, they have 3 plays out, they're probably going to get it. So. Yeah, that's Nahshon Wright. Shout out him again. I mean, just so big. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, that huge play on the 4th down. Like that's what I'm saying. I think teams need to stop going for it on 4th down. It seems like the NFL loves going for it on 4th down for some reason this year. It's like I mean, I hear announcers talk about it too. Like every team does it. It's crazy.
They saw they saw the good teams do it, and then they're like, all right, well everyone's got to do it.
It's a 2-point conversion thing. It's like good teams can do it. I bet the Chiefs could go for 2 points every time and probably have a positive outcome, but. If you ran the same numbers with the Titans or the Giants or the Falcons, probably not. I mean, Falcons actually, just because they have those guys, but like, you're not gonna get the same results, brother.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But actually, yeah, I think I saw like the 4th down tries, and the Bears are like somewhere in like the middle of the pack, something like that.
That's fine. Yeah, makes sense.
And even the Lions actually weren't even that high. Like they were like
attempts,
not even top 10. Yeah.
Really, I feel like attempts would be higher.
Or maybe it was the Bears were only like 3 behind the Lions, and I was like, oh, that's surprising.
That is surprising. Like, but yeah, I feel like the Lions, because I talked about it a couple weeks, like the Lions, you stop doing it. But yeah, man. Wow, gosh. Speaking of the Lions, I guess what is the outlook here? It's like they got to win, obviously, one of these. If they win one of these games, are they in the division winner?
Who?
The Bears. Bears just need to win one of these games, and they win the division, right? Okay.
Yep. Because sorry, my bad. I was like,
no, I talked about the Lions. That was poor. That was on me. That was on me. Bad lead in. But yeah,
no, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, Bears have to win one game, then they win the division. They just have to win one game, and then they're just in the 2 seed actually now, because the Eagles can't pass them if they win one more game. And realistically, they win both games, like there is a shot that they could get the 1 seed. It's not out of the question at this point. The fact that they could get the 1 seed and also miss the playoffs with 2 weeks left is fucking crazy.
That's actually a great point. That's hilarious. Yeah. Oh yeah, no other way, right? That's what Bears fans need. Need to suffer just till the very end.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That's bonkers.
They just need the Seahawks to lose one game. They play the Panthers and they play the Niners the last week. So if the Bears win against Niners might have to win to get in, I would think. So they'd be trying. So if they beat the Seahawks, Bears beat the Lions, then they're the number 1 seed. It's not out of the question, really.
Not at all. No, I mean, it's actually pretty far in the question.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to think. I mean, if they can get the 1 seed, obviously that helps you so much. That'd be so. Yeah, I mean, you get home field advantage throughout the NFC. Yeah, this team is just this team can go as far as they want to. That's crazy to think. It's like obviously I don't predict them to win the Super Bowl. If I had to bet, my life savings on it, I wouldn't do that. But there's a possibility. I'm not gonna say there's a non-zero chance. So that's awesome. That's. I mean, this team feels like they just can win any game they play. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, just see it. Even when they're down, it doesn't matter. I mean, I think they have the most comebacks in the last 2 minutes since the merger.
Yeah, I think it's NFL history, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, 1970 or whatever. They have 6 in the last 2 minutes this year.
There's no way someone's keeping stats before 1970.
No.
Someone probably just noticed the trend and they're like, oh, that's pretty cool. Let's talk about this a little bit. This team came back again? Oh my gosh. We got reading this Nittany Daily paper, just tallying it.
Yeah.
Wow, the Lions came back from the Cardinals again. He talks like he's from.
That's how
the
they all
30s.
talk back in
Yeah,
the day. Yeah.
That's only the 70s too. It's not even that far.
Hey man, they
True. Yeah, I could give it that one. But yeah, the most 2-minute game-winning drives down with 2 minutes is crazy. I mean 6. Yeah, it's a lot. That part doesn't excite me that much. Like it's good. You don't want to be in that position, especially in the playoffs. But like you can do it.
No, it's not. I mean, it is obviously a team thing, but that's like you have a quarterback. Like
True.
we haven't even mentioned really Caleb Williams.
Yeah, let's talk about Caleb. Dude. Let's talk about him.
Like he, I don't think he played bad or anything. Like he was, making the right decisions. Throws were fine. They just didn't have like a ton of opportunities, especially in the first half. They really had 2 drives and then like the 2-minute drive that they had, which whatever. And then the one was the 4th down catastrophe, so they were in the red zone. So it wasn't like they were playing bad necessarily. They just weren't putting up many points. And you're like, holy shit, like, let's go. Doesn't stutter. It's like, fuck it, I'm gonna put this shit on my shoulders, make the right throws, make every throw when I need to. That
last a bad throw even. I feel like the one behind who it might have been DJ. That was like on the slant was kind of bad, but that was about it. And like if he throws it in front of him, he can probably get him killed. It's like it's not the worst throw.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean the last drive where they scored a touchdown to Jahdae Barrett, multiple 4th downs on that drive that they hit. Mm-hmm. I think one passing before that, one him running before that. So
yeah.
He's fast as shit too. Like sometimes when he gets going, it's crazy.
He needs to learn how to slide better. Like he needs to just dive because it's a penalty no matter what. I don't know why people just don't dive.
Yeah,
like you can't get hit diving either. So just dive. Like you're getting the extra yards no matter what. So at that point, just do it because Caleb is the king of sliding several inches before the first down. It feels like every time he does it, and you're like maybe they'll give it to him, and they give him that one, and then obviously they challenged it. Then they're like, oh, even Tory Taylor's punt, they just chipping the ball. I didn't know they was chipping the ball this year. They just threw that one out week 16. They're chipping the ball. They haven't been using it the whole year.
I think I said this. They said there's a chip, and then for the sideline things, I'm like, there's no chip, because they're just using sideline things. Apparently, there was a chip the whole time, but they just don't use it. Like
how underdeveloped is this chip? It's just a piece of shit, dude. Like it must be the most useless thing in the world. I don't know.
Also, how blind is that ref? It was like 2 yards, and then said the chip's on the 5.
Yeah, dude.
That's such a big difference, and that short.
Yeah, I noticed it too because it landed at the 2, and I was like, and you called it at 2. I'm like, okay, I guess it went out right where it landed. That's usually unusual. Yeah, the chip's like, dude, you're off by 3 yards. Especially in that red zone, it's so significant.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, I mean, Caleb he didn't get some help too. He had a drop. I think DJ Moore had a big drop. Zacchaeus had that really bad drop, and it was like I think that was in the 4th quarter. It was like, oh god, like these are the catches that need to be made. But you said you keep going. You don't have Luther Burden. You don't have your number 1 receiver in Roma Dunze. It doesn't really matter. Didn't matter. Just dice him up. I mean, again, tight ends got good work. Komet got some catches. Loveland looked awesome when he got targeted. I think he should got some more targets. But either way, they relied on the run game. The run game looked good. Monungai. It seems like they had Swift kind of bottled up, and Monungai came in this time and was just gashing him up the middle. They couldn't stop inside runs, it felt like.
No, and they weren't even doing so good in the first half necessarily. I mean, they were doing okay. And then, that second half when they really needed it, running back steps up, offensive line, again, just doing their thing. When they need them, they fucking, like you said, they bully them. 0 sacks on the day.
Not too many pressures either. I mean, even that one pressure Caleb did, a sick juke move, that's awesome. The double spin, he's so good at that. But yeah, I mean, not many. I mean, probably less than 10 pressures. I would say less than 5, maybe even. It was nothing.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously they're missing 2 of their starters. But hey, still, I mean, that was the same team that they had last year. That was they kept saying. Greg Halfley or whatever his name is. It was a top 5 unit last year. Top 5 unit last year. Well, you know what? Doesn't matter. It's not a top 5 unit yesterday. So, nope. I mean, they did good. I can't say that. They did good pretty much the whole game until the end. So, the defense was stout, I guess.
They played fine. Their secondary was great, I think, honestly. Their secondary didn't really get until, the last quarter. That's when the things started cracking. And, I mean, it was Caleb making great plays and Ben Johnson good calls. But, Yeah, I mean Packers. Like I think Caleb said at the end of the game. Like credit to them, they look awesome. Again, they're a well coached team. They're gonna like if they go to the playoffs, you won't want to face them. They could, especially. I mean, Jordan Love's gonna be healthier. Josh Jacobs, I imagine they rest him a game and let him get actually fully healthy. Like that team is scary. Like obviously we talk shit about them, but they're still a good team.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's like you might see him again, soon enough.
Yes.
So, I don't. It's like I don't want to see. It's like I guess I'd rather play them than like the Seahawks or the Rams.
Sure.
Like that's like you never know what's gonna happen in that game. Like these games have been so close, so competitive. And it's awesome that the rivalry is just back full motion. Both teams buying into it like it never left. So I don't know. I feel like not even if you're in it, I feel like if you're just a football fan, you gotta love like stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I mean I think you respect as a fan we are. I mean we respect like when you see the Eagles and the Cowboys going at it. It's like this is great. Obviously this year not so much, but even like the Rams, that's not even historic though. Like Rams,
Ravens, Steelers,
yeah. Ravens, Steelers is always fun to see. Yeah, all the historic ones. Patriots, Dolphins. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so like all these historic battles, you love seeing them. So it's just it's fun. It's fun to be part of this.
Yeah,
fun to be actually once. Fun, like again. Hopefully, it can't just be a 1 year blip. It has to be obviously multi-year thing. I mean, I trust Ben Johnson, I trust Ryan Poles to do that. But yeah, they need to. This again, just don't get my hopes up for this 1 year. That's all I want. I can't have this being 2018 and then 2019 just be sad.
I think the difference is, I mean, obvious. I think obviously coaching, but you don't know that until later. Mm-hmm. But it's a quarterback.
Yes.
I mean, the play when they were good, back in 2019 or whatever. Defense. Like they're making the plays. Defense is making the plays for the Bears as well, but the offense is also making just as amount of good plays, and like it's definitely a complementary game. Instead of that year, it was more like we're led by the defense. This year, it's the whole team. Yeah. So,
yeah. Does this count as a loss for Jordan Love Toyotathon, or is this a Malik Willis loss? How's that work in football? I don't think quarterbacks get attributed losses even, but still.
I don't know, actually. I think he does go against his record.
I'll give him 1 concussion. You can add that to his Toyotathon stats. Concussion. 1.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's so many guys to shout out that have been playing well.
We'll shout them out. We got time. I mean, football doesn't kick off for another hour and a half. We got some time.
Nah, true. I was just saying, Austin Booker. I mean, not that he had the greatest game of all time, but he's consistently making plays now. It's not just like a flash in the pan anymore. This is a guy that should be a mainstay for the team. Obviously, we're still gonna want to I don't even say upgrade, but add to that room, the D line, of course. But he's consistently showing me that he is progressing and that he's a good passer. He's a good run defender too. Sometimes, a lot better than he was last year. So I'm really excited about him. Montez Sweat still doing his thing. He gets shit on so much. I feel like fairly unfairly sometimes.
He's just a perfect compliment. He should not be the number 1 D end. Like he should be there, right? You should just have a guy that maybe Austin Booker can develop into that. Don't think so, but yeah, he's just not the number 1. That's why he gets shit on, and I get it. Like he's brought in, he's traded for whatever, signed to a contract. Like, it is what it is. But like he's been there. He's a staple. Like he has been underrated, I would say for sure.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, the way that a lot of fans talk about him, you think the dude doesn't do anything,
Yeah, dude.
But he's still one of the best players on that defense.
Literally, without him out there, they would be so different. As little as the D line really does, it's without him, it'd be even sadder. So,
yeah, 100%. CJ Gardner-Johnson, shout out to him. I think I don't know. I didn't see if there's any injury news on him yet. But he got hurt on that touchdown.
He overextended his knee, did the classic bend inside out, pop up and type thing. So hopefully it's probably just a sprain or something crazy, and nothing crazy, and it's maybe a week or 2 he's out.
Yeah.
If anything, hopefully not at all, but yeah, if anything.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out Tory Taylor. I mean,
True.
He had a great punch this game. Obviously on other special teams as well.
Last few weeks, I feel like he's been punting a lot better. Even a couple of coffin corners. I think a couple weeks ago, maybe it was against the Packers even. But yeah, Yeah, it's good to have that. You have that staple. Shout out to the special teams, like you said, Cairo Santos, Jalen Johnson looked a little bit faster. Obviously, he got I think caught on a few times, but like he looked better. Grady Jarrett, I'm not gonna shout him out. I think I need to see more from him. There's some times where I'm like, Grady, like especially on runs, he's like cut inside and they gotta go around. I'm like, just maintain the outside boss. You got linebacker help here, so yeah. Shout out to Tremaine Edmonds. I feel like Tremaine Edmonds has looked solid. Like obviously not great, but he's back. Obviously after a groin injury, apparently everyone's got groin injuries, like we said. So like, especially for being that speed guy, it's good to have him back, and he's gonna get healthier and healthier. But good to have him out there with the boys.
Yeah.
TJ,
he played. He made that. He
made
the sack on Malik Willis at the end.
Yeah, at the half sack. Yeah, with I think it was Booker and him. So also kind of bullshit that you don't get a sack even though there's a penalty. I don't know why. I feel like that should be a sack.
I've said this before.
But I don't know how you call it. You couldn't be like from the last play, but still, like that should easily just be a sack. Like sack the guy,
for sure.
Just hit him in the head. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. But
you're going no play. Like what's that play called then? Just no play, 15 yards. Like that's ridiculous.
I also think on those plays, and I don't even know how you enforce it because there's so much of like ifs, ands, or what's, but like. The fact that you get sacked and then you go to the line of scrimmage, then plus 15 yards, it's like, all right, that's a 25-yard penalty. Like, that's bullshit,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, you said I don't know how to enforce it. You could. It's easy. You're the NFL. You make up your own rules. We're just accustomed to these rules. You can make up whatever. You can make up a game right now where that's a thing. Like, just do it. I don't know. Again, if it was Caleb getting wrecked, I'd probably be on that side, but still should be probably a sack. Who else? Brisker looked solid. Kevin Byard flying around. I'm just looking at names here. Trying to think. I mean, again, Tyke Stevenson didn't really do much. None of those guys really did anything. So, I mean, either way, overall, awesome win. I think, again, offense, everyone did their thing. I mean, Swift and Monunga averaging over 4.5 carry, both of them. Again, Johnny Walker's just, gosh, what a win. Bears do it.
I know. Like, the more you talk about it, the more you're like, how does it keep working? Like, everything just... Because you just, like, you're so fucking ingrained in your head that it's like, nah, it can't be us. It can't be us. And then it is. And hell, dude, Bears fans, we deserve this. I mean, after years and years of pain, obviously we're still in the season. We haven't even made the playoffs yet. But, this seems like a giant stepping stone to, like... I feel like if they lost this game, there might be a big shot. I don't want to say like loss of confidence or anything, but I feel like this is just another shot of confidence where this team just more and more confident every week that they can step in and beat anybody. So I think this is just another giant win. I think this is probably the biggest win that they've had in years.
This is the biggest win probably. Yeah, I mean, this is the biggest win I think I remember ever, honestly. Like, I don't need to say years, but like what big
outside of like playoff
stuff.
Whatever.
I would say only 2006, really. I mean, that's the only time they really won, like when they beat the Seahawks and Saints, right? That's the two teams they beat. So it's like, yeah, sure. But again, do I remember all that? No, not really. What, 10? Yeah. Like, I don't remember shit. So like, this is probably the biggest win, at least, in our adult, even formative years. Like, so like, this is awesome.
Yeah. And hey, let's relish in it. Still got couple games to go.
Still a lot of work.
Few games.
You could not make the playoffs, and then you look like we just look like the dumbest podcast of all time, or Bears fans look like idiots. So yeah, this could end up being terrible. But yeah, you relish it. I think you celebrate. Today obviously you have the day off. You have tomorrow off probably. Then you get back on Tuesday. You watch the 49ers how they're going to play. That's the game you want to win. I think the 49. I mean, the Lions obviously have been vulnerable, and we'll talk about this more maybe next episode. But like, yeah, you need to win. You don't think you leave it for the Lions or one of these teams to lose because their schedules aren't that hard. Like, realistically. I mean, obviously, I guess 49ers have the Seahawks, but who knows what the Seahawks are at that moment. They could be resting guys. They could be wherever. So you got to win next week.
Yeah. No, for sure. And then, like, you just need to clinch the division. Obviously, you're just looking for one loss from the Packers or the Lions. But like you said, it's not like it's that hard. I mean, Baltimore's fine. We'll see if Jordan Love's in, but like, I still would pick the Packers even with Malik Willis, I think.
Over the Ravens? That's close. That's a close one.
I don't know. I just don't think the Ravens are that good.
I agree. Yeah, I don't know. I think
you think
Hampton's hurt too.
I think our perception of the Ravens, not that they're so far off, but like I just think they're I think we're a little bit off, like, of where we view the Ravens.
Also, I think that, like, a lot of fantasy hurts that too. Where I think Lamar could have a good day in fantasy and like get 25 points, but that doesn't mean anything for the Ravens. Like they have like 14. You're like, okay, you didn't do anything, you know. So like, yeah, I think that also hurts. Is just like the fantasy numbers you see from a quarterback or from like something like that. It's like, oh, okay.
It's like Jacoby Brissett, where you're like, holy cow, Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah.
The down in fantasy.
He's a really good quarterback. And it's like, he's okay. Like, you
Yeah.
actually watch the game and you realize he's not that good.
They're losing by 25 every game. You're like,
Jacoby did it to me again. But yeah, so again, it's the teams. I mean, like you said, the Packers I can imagine winning out easy. The Lions, same thing. I mean, if they beat the Bears.
Yeah,
So.
you don't want. Yeah, you just don't want to be going into. Not even like going for the 1 seed or anything, but you just don't want to go into the Lions game like having to win for anything, like division or just playoffs in general. I guess. I mean. Yeah, like you said, it's very realistic that the Lions. I've betting them that they beat the Steelers this week, and then they play Minnesota next week. Oh, it's Minnesota, and then Minnesota also plays the Packers last week. So you're banking on Minnesota to win one of these games, potentially, which I don't think is going to happen. So it relies on your shoulders, and like you put yourself in position to do that. So they've done it. They show that they can do it. Just finish it out. Let's go.
This is the biggest 9 podcast moving forward.
yeah. We were clowned, or me specifically. I was clowned earlier. God, please, man, just show up for me one time.
Yeah, dude, hit Justin Jefferson, like, not this week, please. Just, like, wait a week and then just give me all the Justin Jefferson catches, all the Jordan Addison catches. Please, 9. We need you. But no, it's loser talk. We just need Caleb. We need Iceman to dominate the 49ers, which he will.
Yeah. And I think that's all my thoughts, man. I mean, it's been 40 minutes of thoughts.
Yeah, a lot of thoughts.
I mean, obviously, I don't know if you have anything else you want to talk about, but
no, I think this is what we just keep it Bears focused, and we obviously are going to talk about the other Saturday game in the next episode. Next episode's going to be long. It's going to be Saturday games. It may not be as long because we won't talk about the Bears, but it'll be good. It'll be a good one.
Yeah.
Talk
But maybe you mention the horribleness of the rest of the teams in the Chicagoland area.
Yeah,
what's going on with them? You haven't even
Yeah.
mentioned Bedard getting hurt.
Yeah, he's out for a while, till like January. No worries.
Yeah, or the Bulls just free falling. Since the last time we talked about them.
Yeah, we were high on them.
The
We're like,
worst
it's a little blip.
league.
Are they worse in the league?
No, but they basically
They're
play like it.
I'm Bill Donovan's got your canned, brother. Come on.
Yeah. So maybe we talk about that. Maybe not. White Sox
Oh,
just
well,
signed
Pennsylvania.
Japanese superstar. So we'll talk about that.
Throw the word superstar out there.
Hey, yeah.
Japanese
he's-
megastar, the next Shohei Ohtani.
They called him Babe Ruth. 'Cause that's how.
He's just fat as hell.
He is pretty big, actually. He's played PlayStation with the Sox, so.
Ooh.
Yeah. Anyway, whatever. Great
well,
win.
yeah.
Love you guys. Love you, Jimmy. Love the
Love you
Bears.
too, brother. Bear down, boys. Bear down.
We'll talk to you guys later this week.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
we'll talk to you then.
Oh, fuck! Bye-bye.